I feel good. I feel motivated and inspired this morning. I am ready to accomplish great things this year. I am. I don't want 2025 to pass me by. I want to lock in as much as I possibly can and, just be great, man. Like, I just want to be great. Like, I really just want to be great. I want to reach all of my goals. And I hope you're going into it the same way. Like, just ready, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what may not seem like, hold on, fix this just a little bit. Perfect. No matter what may seem like it's not working out, like, just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Seriously, just keep pushing. I actually had it's crazy how, like, how do I put this? It's crazy how God works, or your higher being, or whoever you believe in. Like, this is not a religious discussion, but still, like, seriously. So I had started selling a new e-product, digital product. And so my mentor was telling me she makes a lot of money on TikTok. Like, she's like the queen of TikTok. She really is. Like, she is the queen bee of TikTok. Like, she be selling her products left and right, all on TikTok Live. And I've been tapped in with her for a while, but I hadn't really been purchasing the consultations like I should have, because money was just tight and stuff like that. And so I think, what was it? In December, I was like, you know what? Yep, because it was right during Black Friday. She had dropped the price of her one-on-one calls for Black Friday. And so I was like, I'm going to pay for this. I'm going to invest in myself and pay for this. So I called her, or I paid for it. We had a discussion. I was telling her, like, what I want to do. I'm telling her I've been on social for a year, which she knew. Like, we had a call this time last year. This is before I really started going crazy with the content. Like, now, like, I'm like pushing out content left and right on all my platforms. So when we talked last year, I had just started. So here we are a year into pushing out the weight loss, fitness, and motivation content. And so, I didn't do everything that she told me to do as far as selling the e-products and stuff. But I did grow my communities. So that I did do. I've just been locked into that. And so, we just chopped it up, and I was telling her, I just really want to go to the next level. Honestly, I'm really trying to be like you. Like, just keeping it real. Like, I'm just like, what's up? Like, what do I need to do? And so it was a great call. And so I purchased another one, like, for the next week. I did everything she told me to do, and I purchased another call. And it was no longer on sale because the Black Friday sale was over. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to invest in me. And one thing I tell you guys all the time is to get around like-minded people. And sometimes you may not know like-minded people. Like, I don't know, and other than my personal trainer, I don't know another entrepreneur face to face, like in real life. This girl that my mentor, she used to live here in this area, but she moved. She on to bigger, better things. And so she moved, but I never really knew her personally. I just knew she was from this area. So anyways, sometimes you have to pay to be around people who are like-minded. It's an investment in yourself, because that energy, I pay my personal trainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I pay for his knowledge. I pay for the energy. I pay for the accountability. I pay for the sessions. In the session that I'm getting, I'm paying for all of that. I'm paying for, information on nutrition, and am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I'm paying for this, I don't know anyone in my personal life who works out. Like, I'm meeting people through these videos and this content that you guys see, but I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just saw them at the gym one day and asked them to be in a video. Like, that's as far as that goes. So anyways, I've just been paying every week. I've been paying for a phone call with her, and just over stuff, talking about what I need to do, how to approach it. And so she was telling me that TikTok is the place to be. And I'm already on TikTok, but I'm not like on TikTok live or selling anything or anything like that. I'm just, posting content like I do on Instagram, YouTube, Threads, that type of thing. And so she was just, telling me, all right, you have this product. It's time to get on TikTok live. When you go on TikTok live, like message me, text me, so I can check out the live, see how it's going, to critique it so I can do better. So I was like, all right, cool. So I've already kind of like struggled with going live. I guess because it's just not something that I'm used to doing. I've been on live on this channel a few times, but it's just not something I'm used to doing. So sometimes I feel awkward or I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where you just have to keep doing it. And over time, the more you do it, the better and more natural it becomes. Just like with weightlifting or whatever. And so I did my first TikTok live like 5 days ago. And I, was doing what she told me to do. And I texted her, told her I was on live. So she was on there, she was commenting for me. I didn't really have no one on my live for real, which makes sense because I'm never on TikTok live. When she be on TikTok live, she be having like 200, 300 people on there. Like, her shit be going crazy. And so I'm just saying to myself, like, one day I'm going to be doing that too. So, she watched it. She gave me her feedback, like telling me how to get people to engage, how to ask more questions, how to put the social back in social media. She was really just critiquing me, and which is what I wanted. I'm so glad I got it. So I, took all the notes that she gave me. And so the next 3 days, I was doing everything that she said. And the next day after she watched the live, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little frustrated because I was like, dang, like it's not working, like no one has purchased the product, whatever. But I had to keep reminding myself, don't give up, like just keep going. And I learned that lesson through weight loss. And I tell you guys this all the time, like weight loss is literally the same way. Like, you may eat right, you may work out, you might have just done everything you're supposed to do different, but the scale might not move. The scale might not move that week. But that doesn't mean stop. That means keep going. Because there's still progress being made even if the number on the scale doesn't go up. Or go down, excuse me. So the next day I did it, which was yesterday. And I was like, all right, I'm not even gonna expect for anyone to purchase the product or anything. Like, I'm just gonna be chilling. Like, I'm just gonna do what she said. I'm not even expecting a sale. Like, I'm just do what she said, da-da-da-da. So did it, got a little more comfortable, had more viewers on my live than the past few days. So like all together, like at one time I had 20 people on there, which to some is not a lot, but for me that's a lot because the first few days I did it, like I only had like one person. The very first day I did it, I had 0 people. Like, I was literally just talking to myself. But if you're on TikTok, like as you scroll through, even if you don't join the live, you can still see what is being said. So she was telling me, like, even if no one's on the live, like, you still have to talk and act like someone's on the live, because if you just sit there and don't say nothing, a potential person who's scrolling, they'll see you and they'll be like, well, she's not talking about nothing, so let me keep scrolling, right? So I literally was just carrying on, like my live was lit even though nobody on there. So anyway, yesterday I had more people on the live than the past few days. So, that gave me some added confidence, like some added motivation. Like, even though nobody bought anything, it's still the small progress. So I'm like, okay. So, and every day I'm going on live at like a different time. And that's what she suggested I do, because you got to figure out, like, when do you have the most people watching? Like, when are people active? So this morning I got on, which is the earliest time I ever got on. I was on there at like 6:30 in the morning. And so the live was going great. I had more people than yesterday on there. People were interacting, engaging, commenting. We were talking about weight loss and all the things. And y'all, I set a time, not a timer, but I have a stopwatch so I can know, like, my goal is to be on there for at least an hour. Like, I commit to an hour every time I go on there. So I had like 30 people on there, which was more than yesterday. So I'm talking, engaging, doing the tips and doing the tips that she told me to do, like asking the questions, getting people to comment. Like, I was doing all of that. So then you guys, I'm talking about my product, my meal plan guide. I'm talking about the product and, you know, showing what it looked like, talking about all the things. And I had a promotional code going on the live. So I was like, all right, you guys, let me know before I take the promotional code if anyone is shopping, so that you can still get the discount, the 20% off. And so a girl, she commented and she was like, wait, I'm about to purchase now. So I was like, in my head, I was like, oh shit, like what if this is about to be my first sale? So I was like, okay, like I'm gonna leave the promotional code, you know, just let me know. So I'm talking, answering questions in the comment, you know, people still engaging, talking, whatever. I refreshed my website, y'all. She bought it. Yo, I was so hyped. I was like, oh my God, my first sale on this product. Yo, like she literally made my whole week. Not even because of the fact that, well, no, not even because I made money, but the amount of confidence that she gave me through that purchase. It was literally another example to myself of, even if you don't feel like it's working, keep freaking going. Because what if I had stopped 3 days ago? I would have never got the sale, because I would have gave up on it 3 days ago. If this ain't a message to you that if stuff don't feel like it's working, whether this is with weight loss, starting your business, creating content, like it don't even matter what it is you're trying to do, you have to keep going, bruh. You have to keep going. And the thing is, y'all, like having the website and hosting the stuff, that is costing me money, because it's $100 a month. So I have to make at least $100 a month. Plus the money that I'm paying for my mentor every week, that's costing me money. And so I was literally like talking to God, like, do I keep going or not? Because it's like, this is really costing me money. And it's like, you know, I don't make what I used to make because I'm so focused on this stuff that OnlyFans has literally taken a back burner. Like and I told you guys this before, like how I was bouncing back and forth, like, I don't know, because OnlyFans pays my bills, and it's like, if I, you know, remove some of the focus off of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta eat too, I gotta pay rent too, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I just kept trusting, like, it was in my spirit, it's in my heart. I show up every single day. I make content on this stuff every single day because it's really what I love to do. And I just stay focused. You know, I ignore the fact that my money is tight. I be ignoring it, girl. I just be ignoring it. I just stay tunnel vision focused, and I just ignore the background, which is, you know, the fears, your fear and stuff, just ignoring it. And so it was literally like her purchasing that, like, it, man, this is just a testament, like, to just keep going. Just keep going. If you're trying to lose weight and you don't feel like the weight is coming off like it should, or you don't feel like you see the results that you feel like you should, like, I'm telling you, keep going. And the reason why I'm so passionate about helping people lose weight is because weight loss, I told you guys, is literally the hardest thing I ever did in my entire life. But it taught me so many valuable lessons that I have literally applied to every aspect of my life. One of which is running my business, and the amount of patience that it takes. And even when you may not make the money that you want to make, even when money is tight, bruh, even if you're trying to pivot like how I'm pivoting, or you trying to, it's like you feel like you putting out good content, but you're not getting the views that you need to make the money that you need to make. But it's like, you got to keep being patient. You got to stay locked in. You cannot give up. Weight loss literally taught me all of that, because if this was me at 340 pounds and I had not gone through that lesson, I would have gave up on the shit. I know I would have gave up on it, because I gave up on weight loss so many times. There were so many times that I yo-yo dieted because I couldn't lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, which is absolutely ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying. Weight loss taught me patience. You have to be patient. But I learned through weight loss that as long as you keep showing up, as long as you keep eating right, as long as you keep working out, as long as you keep drinking your water, as long as you keep prioritizing your sleep, you will lose weight. You will get the results. You will. And so I applied that with selling my products. Like, just keep getting on there. Stop expecting. I told you I was looking at it, I was like, I won't even expect nobody to buy nothing. I was just being on there just to talk, just to pass some knowledge. Like at that point, because it's like when you go into something expecting it and then it don't happen, you're more likely to get frustrated. And I don't like to carry that type of negative energy on me. I don't want to feel frustrated or irritated, none of those things. So I stopped expecting for someone to buy something. I just was like, you know what? I'm just go on here and talk. I'm gonna answer questions. People got questions about how to stay consistent. We just gonna chop it up on this live for an hour. Like, we just gonna chop it up. And when I tell you, God blessed me, He blessed me, bruh. He blessed me. And I took a screenshot because she will forever be like, man, she don't even know what that did for me. Like, again, not just monetary wise, but just like mentally, and like just showing myself. Like, she really showed me, like, as long as you just keep going and you don't give up, it's gonna work. It's going to work. So that was definitely the confirmation I needed from God to just let me know, like, yeah, your money may not be where you want it to be. It's coming, Jazz. Like, just keep locking in. I put this in your heart. This is what I want you to do. This is the type of content I want you to make. You're literally teaching people how to change their lives, like how I changed your life. This is where you belong. Just keep going. So I'm sharing this message with you this morning. Just keep going. Do not give up. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm about to pull up at the gym now. So I will see y'all in a little bit.